Sibilance. Sorry about that. Check, 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 check. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, episode 5 of The Path to Revan. I believe, unless I'm smoking crack, which, who knows, um, this will be the last episode of this particular series. I believe that we are going to actually become a Revanite today. So let's get going. And while we're loading here, remember an episode or two ago, I mentioned that it looked like the some of the graphics when I was picking up loot. Some of the item graphics were a little janky, and I thought I had to do probably a consistency check within the launcher. But I logged on this morning and it did it automatically. I didn't even have to do it. There might have been some small update that happened too, but it was not very big at all. So anyway, alright, what are we doing? We have got to go talk to Elder Revanite Jorval over here. So let's get this going. Oh man, I just realized that completely. Well, it's off by one level. I was gonna say, I thought I stopped at 15 on the last video, but apparently I leveled to 16. So I screwed up the YouTube description, but anyway, come on. There we go.
You return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn.
Your old life, everything you were, all of it is dead, buried inside that cave.
What was that place? It was strange.
Darth Revan's shrine. Every piece of Revan's life that we've recovered is in that cave. It's the last thing initiates see before dying. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
It feels different. Just different.
So it should. You've done well, and I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite, choosing allegiance to us first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become.
Awesome.
Leave now, and may the Force make you strong.
See, like that. See that? Apparently that consistency check didn't fix that. Oh, look, I got a new belt. Which I'm sure I definitely need. Yeah. So let's go ahead and put that on. It's in my inventory here somewhere, right about there. Looks good. Okay, whatever. As you may or may not have noticed, your armor class doesn't really mean much these days, because with the generally good healing skills of most of your companions, you very rarely die unless you're really not paying attention. Oh, this chick is fucking whacked. Check this out.
Come forward. Speak to me. We're all students of Darth Revan, and I enjoy the company of initiates. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
I don't need a cult leader to tell me when or whom to kill.
Neither did I, but you'll find that killing as a Revanite is more fulfilling. I'm Ladra. Once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord, I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics, but I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
How did a disturbed woman like you acquire so much power?
Disturbed? I'm the product of Darth Revan's teachings and the Master's instruction. My mind is clear, as yours will soon be.
Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
This is starting to look pointless.
Don't talk like that. The mask represents Revan's supreme essence. Besides, if you don't complete your initiation, you'll have to die. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grafan. It must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a rain of blood and death.
I'll be stained with blood from head to toe.
Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
So now let's go over here and talk to this dude. He's a little more sane.
What have we got here? I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Torun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
I need to know where Darth Revan's mask is, and be quick.
So, Ladra sent you. She wants me to ritually prepare you for contact with Revan's mask, eh? A pointless ceremony. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Ladra wants the mask to represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
I could tell from talking to Ladra that she's lost her mind.
I'm glad you noticed. There is a fine line between worship and mindless obsession. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
Not sure I want a full-blooded Sith angry with me.
She doesn't need to know what really went on between us. I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
I bet that mask would look good on me.
I doubt it's in any condition to wear. Still, that would be better than giving it to Ladra. I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
And there we go. Wow. Alright. Oh. Let's not go forward. Let's go over here and talk to Mr. Robot, medical droid. See if we have any junk to sell, which apparently I have a little bit. And I think we can get rid of this. And those. Yeah, okay. What is that? Oh, those are companion gifts. While we're here to kind of move things along a little bit. Shoot myself up with a minor experience boost here. What's in there? Yeah, I don't want to sell that to the medical droid. I want to actually use it. Alright, check, check, check. There we go. Let's go get a busted old mask. How about that? Oh, yeah, there's a mailbox somewhere around here. because it looks like I have mail. So the quickest way to find that out is to go display the mailboxes on the map. And apparently there's not a mailbox around here. I thought there was. Alright, we'll do it later. That's fine. Giddy up. There it is. And we're now out of the Revanite compound. There's probably actually a quicker way I could have done this, but which I will do next time. Probably could have quick traveled or taken a taxi to the wall and then gone down that way, but that's alright. Let's check to make sure I'm going the right way, which looks like I am. Oh, look, there's a mailbox. And it's right here. So let's see what I've got. It's probably spam. There's a lot of Chinese money spam. Saying, I'll sell you credits for, 2 million credits is $5 US. I have never succumbed to one of those things, and well, okay, I'll say I've never done it in Star Wars. Back in the day, I would occasionally buy some WoW gold, but don't fall off the bridge. Even on my speeder, that would be bad. And look, here we are at Lord Grasshole's estate over here. And I probably have got to dismount here, because I'm probably going to get shot here in a second. Somebody's gonna try and kill me. Pretty much like that.
Going down.
Where's my targeted peoples? Ridiculous achievement. Where? Damn it. There we go. Target that droid and fire. By the way, today's beverage of choice, well, I normally drink beer for these occasions. It's actually Saturday afternoon at about, time's right there, 12:28 p.m. So, I realized I had some Red Bull in my fridge, which I don't drink very often, but looking at the expiration date, it's still got a couple months, but it's been in my fridge for probably a year and a half or something, maybe longer than that. So, an attempt to clean out my fridge and possibly make the podcast a little more interesting, I thought I would imbibe some Red Bull during our gameplay session today. And here we are at the mask chamber, or whatever this is, one of the labs. And if you're not paying attention, not like I've ever done that before, but you just kind of stroll right in and walk down that elevator shaft while it's down, and you sort of pretty much plunge to your death. Which is always fun, but, you know, alright. Let's see. Were we here for another quest, by the way? I'm pretty sure. I think I did one not too long ago that was here.
Rise and shine.
Is it this way? Or do I have to go up? Oh, nice. Apparently I don't have to walk up the stairs because it's this way. Kill these guys. Alrighty then, apparently we're walking this way. Let me pick up my loots over here. And let's open this door and see what happens. I think there's some general badassery going on in here, but... touch it, touch it, touch the monkey, touch it. Dun dun dun! I don't think you're going to be able to fit that on your little porky face. More death is required. And dead.
All right, make me look good.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I do believe we're gonna have to come back one more time. Wait for the wait for the elevator. Apparently Red Bull makes me kind of burpy, I don't know. It's a little weird. The elevators, when they're coming down, by the way, they won't crush you. There might have been a time, I don't actually remember. I think there was a time when if you were standing in the middle of an elevator like that and it landed on top of you, it would actually crush you. But for quite a while now. So let's do this. I'm gonna quick travel back up there to avoid. It's right there, right? Yep. Just for the sake of expediency. So now, you have a choice of taking the mask, as was mentioned earlier, taking the mask back to this chick or the other dude. I've done both actually, and this chick is way more interesting because she's like, touch it, the precious.
Ah, you've returned. You must have talked to Tarun by now. Did you make it out to the estate? Did you? Did you see the mask? Wasn't it amazing?
I have the mask right here.
Oh, you have it. I never thought I'd see it again. Free from Gratham's prison at last. Free from the hands of heretics. It's a wonderful day.
Oh. Stop taking a drink and wait for...
You're fawning over a trinket. It isn't Revan. Only a mask.
Oh, poor initiate. You still don't understand, but it's all right. The mask is with us now. I have a gift for you to celebrate your success and the completion of the rite. I can't finish your initiation, only the Master can do that. But I can recognize achievement. You've done so very well. The mask will guide us forevermore.
And even though you gave her the mask, you still have to talk to this guy. So what I was saying before that interlude was, wait, click on the quest choices before you drink the Red Bull.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
I'm not interested in being judged by my inferiors.
Until you've proven yourself, you're nothing here. Remember that. Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
Doesn't seem worth the bother.
Then maybe we shouldn't bother with you at all. You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
From what I've seen, weakness prevails among the Revanites.
Then it's time you saw something more. Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Okay, this jungle quest is probably the most interesting part of the... Come on. Oh, because apparently I don't have gloves on. I was looking to see if this was going to be an improvement over my existing gloves, but because I don't have gloves on, it's not showing an increase. So watch what happens when I do this. Let's put the gloves on. Actually, let's check my armor class. It's here somewhere. Alright, so let's see what this is supposed to do. It's gonna have 10 mastery, 12 endurance. Oh, it's because I thought they had an overall armor class. Oh well, I don't care. I'm not gonna waste too much time on it because we got shit to do.
Getting good.
So you'll see that my mastery and stuff went up when I put the gloves on. Anyway, I thought there was an armor class rating that, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm confused, or possibly on crack, as I mentioned before. So I'll just keep moving here. Gotta go up and see the dude in the forest. Right, he's up here, right? Yeah. Thanks to my wonderful sense of direction. Did I might have missed it. No, I didn't. Excellent.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Moron Dokas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
Moran Dokas, I've come to prove myself worthy.
Very well. Then listen. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
Breaking Imperial tradition can be a dangerous thing.
Indeed it can. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
Who should I be looking for?
A Revanite. A great warrior, and a favored student of the Master. Seek the mercenary called Setafar as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
And she is a Mandalorian. You know, we were talking about this the other day at work, and I think the Mandalorians, don't they make those little oranges that comes in cans? Anyway, that was a joke, by the way. I guess I can ride. Ride, Sally, ride. Yeah. So let's go this way. I think. It's a little weird. She's kind of down here in the freaking jungle a little bit. But... oh. Asshole! Stupid droid.
Alright, make me look good.
Oh. That's what I get for falling on the floor. Oh, look, I leveled to level 17. Awesome! Apparently there's some ridiculous bonus mission over here too, which probably involves killing like 5 of those stupid little critters. We'll see what it is in a second after we meet Setafa over here. Sorry.
Talking. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to
It's
see
a
you
trap!
alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
Should we be discussing this in public?
My people won't talk, and I've swept the area for bugs. We'll discuss it now. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
You really are an idiot.
I'm bound by blood and honor. That's the Mandalorian way. I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory?
Oh, fuck you.
What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
I can fight. I'll battle the Order's enemies wherever there's need.
Good. But I need proof of that. I sent out a squad of clansmen to hunt the local wildlife. They're camped nearby. Defeat them, or get yourself killed. And don't worry. Talking here will make sure they know you're coming.
Yes, Commander.
I always wanted one of those little Power Ranger helmets. I still don't think I've ever been able to get one. Let's see what this bonus mission is over here. Yeah, defeat the beast. I don't care about defeating the beast. Well, I mean, well, we may actually accomplish it. But... because it's one of those things that just sort of happens. The stupid little lizards. Apparently, I'm not really good at walking on logs.
Alright, make me look good.
Mandalorian down. I may get out of this mission without having to even change hands. Oh, look, it's a little green glowy thing. Let's take a quick look. See if the shoes are any good. No, they're light armor. They suck. Those would be good, though. And you'll notice while I'm here that I have skill points to spend, and honestly, I'm probably doing this wrong. We'll go with that one. Well, I am not professing to do this correctly. Flashbang, cover screen. Let's go with snapshot. How about that? It's another one of those things that I don't think really makes any fucking difference. But so let's go back and talk to the Mandalorian chick over here. Let's see if I can walk on this log without falling off. Oh, look, I made it.
Revan earned the respect of my grandfathers and grandmothers by defeating them in battle. Now you've earned mine. You're not Revan. Not yet, at least. But you're something. You've got my approval to join the Order.
I'm honored.
You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
Then he's about to meet the next great Revanite.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our master.
Alright, he's back on the wall. Where am I exactly? Oh, I'm not really that far. Let me get on the scooter and ride. Ride, Sonny, ride. If I can remember how to get the hell out of here. The quickest way is to go back this way. And dope. Yeah, that's alright. Almost there. He's right over here. Looking at the time, we might make this in an hour. There's still a bunch of crap we gotta do to get to the Revanite. To meet up with
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
Don't waste my time. I'm here about initiation.
Of course, we both have business outside the Revanites to get back to. I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
My reasons for joining are my own.
Fair enough. If you've got this far, you've at least shown dedication. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire. nor how dangerous being a Revanite really is. The Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We move secretly. We manipulate those in power.
Exactly. We work in the shadows to reform the Empire, but we don't betray its ideals. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
Then I'm done with the likes of you.
So you are, for now.
Alrighty then. Now we got to... You know what? I'm going to quick travel over to the compound over here because I'm lazy and I'm trying to save time and you don't have to watch my shitty driving. And now I think we're going back to... Oh, we're going back to this cockbag over here. He was a dick. I wish I could kill him.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
I'm only interested in meeting the Master.
You're on your way. Take pride in that. You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
Excellent. Our initiation will be over soon.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
And now we gotta go talk to the guy at the beginning. The guy who's like standing out there by the entrance. I believe. Yeah. See, this is where we came in.
Well, you really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one. But you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
It's about blasted time.
This won't be a waste. This time, you're ready. The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
At last, the respect I deserve.
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He will be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
Alright, what did I get? Come on! New shoes! Let's put them on, see what they look like. They are these ones right here, right?
Alright, make me look good.
Nice. So now, gotta go over here. See, this is where this whole story kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. But, so we go into this tent over here. And like, I'm gonna click on this holo terminal and it's gonna call Revan, apparently.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the Master of the Order of Revan.
Are you too afraid to show your face?
Silence! This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secret safe as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
All that to meet up with you. I'm hardly impressed.
If I wanted you to be impressed, I would never have come to meet you. I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
You think a lot of yourself.
You've seen the power of Revan's path. Do you really still doubt? Revan came to Drummond Cass after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
You're completely mad, aren't you?
Could a madwoman have achieved so much power? Believe in me. Believe in the path of Revan. I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
I think I've heard enough conspiracy theories.
It's difficult, I know, to think that our great Emperor suffers. But I would ask you for your help. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites.
Remember that?
End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
What makes you think I won't betray you instead?
You're one of us now. I put my trust in you, Revanite. I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
Somehow I'm not terribly disappointed.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Alright, so now... See, that was the whole... Other than the just general Revanite thing. That Sandor douchebag asked me to do this for his boss or something, Darth Charnas. I don't know. It was all pretty... I don't really remember. So you know what? Let's see. Do I have it now? I think I may get it. No, apparently these are my actual titles. I can walk around when I click on you can see other people. They have their titles up. Mine currently is founder, which means I've pretty much been playing Star Wars since the beginning of fucking time. Where am I going? I should probably quick travel to the wall. But I think we actually have enough time left, so I'm just gonna run there, because... Okay, fine, I'll ride my speeder. It is actually a little faster. I think my current speeder piloting skill gives me 110% of my walking speed or something. There's one more level, speeder piloting level 3. I believe I don't have that yet. That comes, I think, at 25 or thereabouts. And then I think it goes up to... Shit. My wonderful driving skills strike again. I think it goes up to 120 or 150 or something. I'll check here in a second. Let's go talk to Sandor, who is wherever the hell the entrance actually is. Should be right about here. Apparently. Am I stupid? Apparently I kind of am stupid. He's up here. Right. So, speeder piloting at, right now, I have rank 2, so it's at 100%. So it's the same as my walking or running speed, my sprinting speed, and speeder piloting level 3, which comes at, I think, level 25, gets you up to 110. So apparently it just seems like it's faster than actually
the subtle, silent agent.
running.
I am sorry you had to see Sith so weak as the Revanites. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
See, this is the thing that's kind of confusing, is if I lie, that's actually, it's helping the Revanites and pissing off the Empire. So,
It was a man. Couldn't learn his name, but he wore this amulet.
Oh, perhaps that will be
well,
enough.
Khalil likes it.
A symbol of rank or affiliation or... This. I know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
I obtained it at great personal risk. I hope it was worth it.
This is the amulet of my master, Darth Charnas, taken from the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
Let me know if you need the help of Imperial intelligence.
No, that is unnecessary. Take your payment for my own keepings. It is all I can offer you without alerting Darth Charnas. Leave now. We cannot be seen together any longer, and I have much to do.
You won't see me again.
Agreed. It would only complicate matters.
Alright, so here... Come on. Open, 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 open. So I got another minor experience boost, and I got a hat! And... I believe... Let me put the hat on, so we can see it. If I can find it. Where the hell it is. There it is. There we go.
Rise
Got
and
me a nice
shine.
little Imperial helmet. The other thing that I think I can do now is, if we get out of the chat window, I can change my title to McCourt the Revanite. So, there we go. So that officially... Where are these tabs? Oh, that's to customize my appearance. Okay. So, that is officially the end of the Revanite quest lines, but, as you recall, I got my ship, a couple episodes in the last episode, and nobody's seen it yet. So, let's see if we can quick travel to the spaceport, which is over here. And we will use the holo terminal in my ship, which is, as you advance later and later, is normally how you talk to Keeper, whoever your current overlord is, because it does actually change as the game progresses. So let's see if we can make it down to the Imperial Agent Hangar Bay, which should be this way, and then I don't remember. Actually, of course I'm going the wrong way, because I always do. You will see, looking at the map, let me bring up the map here for a second. Each, or most of the classes have a different hangar. So you see the bounty hunters over here, Imperial agents over here, the Sith warriors up there, and then we got whatever that is, Sith Inquisitor, which is one of the Jedi types, and that is some kind of quest elevator. Up there. So anyway, see that it's green, and hit the little elevator button. Go to the Imperial agent hangar. I think I never remember how to get in there. I think you have to go this way. And there we go. Da da da! It's my ship. And I can see Mr. McQuart there with the helmet on as well. And to enter your ship, you walk up the ramp and click on the door. Then there's some god-awful long animation. Happens every single fucking time you get on your ship. It's a little irritating. Come on! There we go. Alright. You will see when you walk in here.
Greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
So I get a starship and a servant too. Not bad at all.
I am relieved, pleased that you find me agreeable. I will never disappoint you, master. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard the X-70B Phantom, an experimental prototype resembling a luxury shuttle that conceals the combat capabilities of a heavy starfighter. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
Are you at least capable of providing security while I'm not aboard?
I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
And there we go. Oh, look, I got some experience points. And apparently I learned a codec entry about space combat. So, here's one of the... Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, let's go down this way before I do that. Let's walk down this hallway. and make a left, and you'll see that Kaleo is standing right there. She wanted to talk to me earlier, and as you collect more companions throughout the game, which you do, you can always talk to them on your ship, so that's usually where
So we're clear. Imperial rations are nasty, and I lived on grubs and 2-credit wine for a year. They raise you on those things. No wonder you're a bunch of stiffs.
I'll request more variety in our supplies next time.
Not even a smile. Here's what I don't get. You got a little brass, you got a little style. You're not totally one of them. But you still play Keeper's Pet. Shoot all the right people when you could work for... Huh. Whoever.
I get to lie, cheat, and murder, legally, and for profit.
I'll give you that, but you could do better. Me? I'm in long enough to lay low, pick up some cash, sort out some personal stuff you guys can help with. Then I'm gone.
What sort of personal stuff?
Made a deal with your bosses when I came on board. Nothing you need to worry about. Now let's get back to it before the world misses us.
Alrighty then. You'll see that I gained 200 affection points with Kaleo. And that's what the gifts do as well. So to kind of bring an end to this episode, let's see what Keeper wants to talk to me about.
Nice digs. Think you got a message on that thing.
Download and begin playback.
Cypher 9, Intelligence is finalizing your target list, but in the meantime, there's a formality we need to address. With Darth Jadis's demise, his seat on the Dark Council has opened. It will be filled by his daughter and sole apprentice, Darth Jorid.
Jadis has a daughter?
Lord Jorid demands to meet with you. Proceed
And
to
she's
Korriban
one
at once.
crazy
He has
bitch
authorized your
too,
presence in
by
the
the
Sith
way.
Academy.
Find a seat. We leave immediately.
Give me a shout if you need something. I'm gonna see how they stock the lounge.
Alright, so to bring this episode to a nice close, let's go fly to Korriban, because it'll look home of the Sith Academy. It'll look very familiar to people who are into Knights of the Old Republic, if I can find it. Yeah, it's up here. That's Dromankasa, looks like Korriban. And when you, I want to say, when you start as a Sith, Korriban is your starting planet. So that is as exciting as flying to Korriban actually gets. Yeah. Let's go down this way. And the exit is right there. And it's another irritating landing animation that you see every time you land on Korriban, and they have a unique one for each planet. And, oh, I hate this fucking place. There are a handful of planets where you can't land directly on the planet with you, even though you have a ship. So you have to land at some god-awful orbital station and then take a shuttle down. And Korriban is one of those places. I mean, I know why they did it. It's because it's a starting planet. And, you know, when you get on and off it, if you need to leave in the early levels, you don't necessarily have a ship. But, once you know, get past level 15 or something and you have your own ship, it's just stupid. Like, put a goddamn spaceport on the planet, please. Alright, so now let's run over here and see what Darth Sword wants. And we will bring the Path to Revan episodes to a close. See, if you remember Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, you should be pretty familiar with Korriban, because I don't actually remember. It's been so long since I played those games. I don't remember if the layout is actually identical or not. Is there a trainer here? Oh, you know what? I bet it's this. Remember that stupid modification tutorial that I put off? Let's do it now. The skill mod 1, 6 mastery and 2 endurance. Okay, so let's put this in. And we're going to apply that. That's fine. I don't care about losing the previous skill mod. It's not that big of a deal. And so, to complete that ridiculous quest, I have to click on this lower object. Oh, see, I probably could have added that as well. Anyway, you'll see that that quest is complete. I'll do that later. Because I'm kind of burning daylight, as it were, here, so... Let's go see. See, this is the Sith Academy here. This is definitely reminiscent. Like I said, I'm not sure the layout is exactly the same, but BioWare did do both games, so it's possible that it is. One of these days, I will go back and play those games, which were actually a lot of fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. The Darth Horrid is actually here. Oh, shit. That was unpleasant. I got stuck in the whatever in the elevator crack there or something. But I'll be able to get out now. So, you know, I mentioned that I was going to stop after I became a Revanite. What do you think about continuing the
Look who made it all the way to Korriban.
Yeah, you're a fucking psycho.
I think we have a visitor.
Yes, my lord.
Commander, I want to be informal with my bodyguards.
Yes, Lady Jorida.
Delightful. You, visitor, don't you find my bodyguards delightful?
I'm afraid I don't share your views.
How difficult it must be to live your life with so little taste. Delightful bodyguard, I have a request.
Yes, my lady?
Kill our visitor, please.
As you wish. He's as good as dead.
Yeah, I sort of forgot about that. But, like I said, she is kind of a psycho bitch, so I should have actually remembered that. Done. You stupid bitch, you tried to kill me.
Oh, wonderful. My poor bodyguards.
I'm starting to get a little peeved. And a little creeped out.
We haven't been introduced. I'm Darth Jorid, Lord of the Dark Council and successor to Darth Jadis. I hear you're investigating my father's assassination. I wanted to see if you were worthy.
You tried to kill me.
I didn't try to kill you. I had my servants try to kill you. I could sense your feelings during the fight. I think you'll do nicely tracking these terrorists. But are you really sure that this eagle killed the mighty Darth Jadis?
If you have another theory, why don't you tell me?
I should make you crawl and beg for my wisdom. Later, perhaps. Jadis believed in spreading fear and anger to every corner of the Empire. He wished to share the ideals of the Sith. Perhaps his ambitions drew too much attention. Any one of his rivals on the Dark Council might have killed him.
You think a Sith was behind the attack?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Chase after your terrorists. Save the lives of your Imperial friends. But if you learn who's really responsible, come to me. I've earned my place on the Dark Council, and I won't share my father's fate. Dismissed.
Bite me! Alright, so I think quest-wise that's a good spot to stop. I was saying that I had my original intention was to stop the whatever that is. It's not worth picking up. It's like stuck in the wall. My original intention was to stop after I became a Revanite. That was kind of the point. What do you think? Should I continue? Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And you'll notice in the last episode, or in the YouTube description, see, now we can see what happens when you fall down an elevator shaft. There we go. With the elevator all the way down. I added my Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus subscription info as well. Like, comment, subscribe, join me on Facebook, join me on Twitter, you know, whatever, and I will talk to you soon. Anyway, have a great day, and peace out.